Zyken Shadow here, and I'm just gonna... Hello. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. Alright, sorry about that.
Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
We're gonna have a problem with this. I don't know if you guys can see it, cause obviously you all have different screens, so... Yeah, slight problem. I've switched to a different TV because I found out the one I was playing on, not really,
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
That seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crimes.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Okay, then. Before I was rudely interrupted by Jameson, the problem is my screen, my old screen, I was borrowing, it turns out that it wasn't actually HD. It was one I was borrowing because it was 32-inch. My parents don't often use they don't use their the second TV because obviously they got a better one. And I was like, well, it's not like you're gonna use it in your room, you're barely in your bedroom, so how about I use it since I'm gonna make more use of it? And I did, and unbeknownst to
All
me,
units on alert. We have a possible kidnapping. Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
I'm just gonna turn voices down in this game just a tad. There we go. Now, you know, I'm just gonna go into photo mode so you got something to see. Now, the issue is obviously quite clear. 720p, that pretty much went out with with the Nintendo Wii, so it's a pretty bad setup to have when you're trying to run your computer at 4K or 1440p, which I have my TV at, my computer at, and you're not even getting all the benefits because the TV isn't what you thought it was. Even at that, you do see the noticeable difference, but you're still looking for, it's still like looking for a window made of pixels, made of little squares. And if you're not at least the length of the TV away from the TV, you're gonna see those pixels. And the problem is, the way I've got my setup, I'm a little too close to the screen, so obviously with me being that close, I was struggling a lot. that being said, there is a downside to this TV. First of all, unlike the larger TV, it does not, well, firstly, right there, it's not 32 inches. It's a tiny little 22-inch TV. You can imagine the problem with that is I'd have to be leaning a lot closer, which right now I am. So that's fun. 1 second. I do not have my stream on view. There we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh no, I've created an infinite loop. I need to turn the volume off. Oh no, I've created an infinite loop. I need to turn the volume off. There we go. Problem solved. Why is it not? I didn't ask you to go full screen. I want to see the chat. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. I see there we go. A little too much. Now, the other problem with this TV is, yes, just like the 32-inch screen, it has the lack of a working remote, but the biggest downside with the TV being so small, they didn't really compact the electronics in it well, so there's no buttons on it. Not even an off button. I literally have to unplug it to turn the TV off. So, on top of that, since there's no buttons, I have no way to adjust the brightness settings, so on and so forth. Unfortunately, it seems this game does not have any brightness settings. I cannot find the gamma in the menu. Let's see. I might have missed it. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Gonna change this up, at least for an... Wait, what was I on? I think I was around 75 or 76. We're gonna change that up to about 85 for now, because obviously I can't see. The biggest issue is the menus, cause obviously PS4 doesn't actually have a way to turn up the brightness, which is a major issue because, well, obviously brightness in the menu is important. If I can't see what I'm clicking on, it's a big problem. This also results in the fact that I can't use full RGB because that makes the menus too dark for me to see. This is a lot better. This reminds me of a scene. If you ever played the original Spider-Man 2 game, not the PS4 one, but the original movie one, you'd remember this cutscene just before it showed Doc Ock